See, this is one thing that sucks about. Um, this is one thing that sucks about. Yep, I forgot. I forgot that when I went to the movies, I had that turned on. The freaking silent mode was turned on. All right, so how you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. A couple topics I want to talk about. I didn't want to make. I didn't want to put one specific topic, but I am going to be talking about some pretty heavy stuff tonight because it's just stuff that I feel like I need to talk about that I found out about. So it's yeah. So if you're expecting something chill and lighthearted today, I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. We're not going to be chill or lighthearted at all today. So maybe at the end, maybe near the end of our discussion, we'll talk about like some chill vibey stuff or whatnot. But right now, we got to talk about some serious stuff. All right. So which one do I want to start with? All right. Well, let's talk about the most obvious one. Um, by the way, we're all entitled to our own opinion, right? We can have these opinions. Whatever opinion you want to have, you can have it. I'm not gonna say your opinion is wrong. I'm not gonna say my opinion is right. But this is I'm just gonna state my opinion, right? Why do we not have metal detectors, or if not metal detectors, specifically gun detectors in malls or schools? Why do we not have that? Why are we not having that? The reason I'm talking about that is because I just saw on the news that like there was a shooting, a whole gang shootout in Louisiana, in a mall in Louisiana, Baton Rouge, where it left one person dead and like five injured. How you doing, Kay? Like one person dead, five injured, and it's really just it really just made me think like why do we not have stuff like that? Why do we not have gun detectors in like malls and schools, especially like basically any highly populated place where you're gonna see a lot of people? Like, why do we not have stuff to protect people? Because so you're telling me that like people just walk up in a mall and they think hiring one security guard is going to like, look, security guards are good, right? But they gotta take breaks, right? And when they're taking their break, there's plenty of time for bad things to happen. How you doing, Jackson? Ashton? Like your glasses, thank you. And so and here's the thing, like a lot of schools, I know for a fact that the school I used to go to, they would have signs everywhere saying like no guns allowed, guns prohibited in this area, guns are you know a no go here. But if you actually try to walk up in that school, I can almost guarantee you that it would be very easy to walk up in there with a weapon and just start blasting. Simply because they don't have any type of lock. Well, they have locks on the doors, but like they don't have any type of high grade security to stop stuff like that from happening. You know what I'm saying? And like it should not be that easy to just. It should not be that easy to bring weapons into a highly populated area. Is what I'm trying to say. What's going on with the live? Okay, uh, it was tripping for a second. All right. Um. Like that's just insane to me. That's insane. Like out of all the years, and I get it. You know, we used to live in a time where like no one would think that would ever happen. Like we used to live in a time where like no one thought mass um, assassinations would happen. Like no one thought that would happen. But you know what? We don't live in those times anymore. And so the fact that we still have several, you would think after all of these occurrences, right? After all of these, I'm trying to avoid this word, pew pew incidents. I guess that's the best way to say it. Apparently, YouTube doesn't like certain words, but you would think to avoid these certain pew pew incidents, after so many have occurred, you would think that there would be, like, you know, something other than just putting signs up on buildings saying weapons are not allowed. Like, people do not care about signs, dude. If they can do it, they're gonna do it. Signs don't stop anybody. Hell, stop signs don't stop anybody. Motherfuckers just run those shits. Thank you guys for the 4 likes on live. I appreciate it. What would you do? In what situation? How you doing, Triple D, by the way? Hope you're having a good night, by the way. I just want to make sure I say that because I be forgetting to say that, like how you guys are having a good night, and just want to ask. The situation you're talking about, how would you fix it? Well, in order to actually make a change, I would have to be in a very high position. But let's say I was in said position. I would do whatever I can to make sure that, you know, that gets handled. What I mean by that is like actually upgrade the security. I don't care because here's the thing. The country right now is already in an unrepayable debt, right? Like we were in trillions of dollars of debt, right? I don't think we'll ever be able to pay it off as a country. I'm gonna keep it so real. But the least we can do is protect what we do have. And so if I had to cut if I had to cut resources somewhere, I would cut the most, you know, the least affected place, right? I would cut there and just take that money and increase security in public spaces. When I say public spaces like malls and schools, I would literally upgrade to like the highest level of security. Because like I said, there's no reason someone get mad one day and just finally snap, bring a gun, and just unload on everybody. Everybody in the vicinity. Like it's not. That shouldn't be an issue. But unfortunately, it is. All right. The second thing I want to talk about today. Now, this one isn't as serious. I mean, it's still serious, kind of, but it has nothing to do with us. Mr. Beast. According to the article I just read, Mr. Beast is being sued by a former. Mr. Beast is being sued by a former employee. For what exactly, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I actually do remember. They said something about, like, sexism in the workplace and some other stuff happening in the workplace. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be so real with you. Mr. Beast is in a lot of hot water right now. Well, actually, not even hot water. A lot of things have been happening with Mr. Beast recently because apparently I'm not chronically online enough to know about this, but apparently they had a whole Mr. Beast had a plan where he was going to be in 50 streamers' rooms, right? Well, not even 50, several streamers' rooms at one time, right? I think the video's up on his second channel right now. But apparently everyone was mad at Emily for some reason. I had to look that up. I'm like, why is everyone mad at extra Emily? Like, and apparently, she ruined the immersion because she went live on her phone. Right. I'll get back to this lawsuit in a second. But she went live on her phone, which I guess it was because her desktop, her streaming setup wasn't working, so she decided to go live on her phone. And by doing that, she actually accidentally showed parts of the segment, you know, ruining the immersion. And so now everybody's on her head about that. And here's my take on it. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me, you can agree with me. It's up to you. But I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't think what she did. It was a mistake, right? It was an honest mistake. But I feel like this huge production is going on. You know you shouldn't be. You agreed to do this. You should be. How do you say? Just I would say following the rules, but I don't know what rules are going on. But like, I'm pretty sure he didn't specify not to go live on your phone, but I don't know. But a lot of people are like, just going at Emily for this, like, oh my gosh, why are you doing that? Why did you go live? You're so stupid. You're so ridiculous. Oh my gosh, classic Emily. And like, it was an honest mistake, bro. Should she have like said something to everyone else in the team, or like pulled some type of team member beside, like, yo, my stream's not working. Probably so, yes. Probably so. She should have, you know, told someone what's going on. But at the same time, I don't think it's worth trying to like, cancel the girl. Like, bro, it was an honest mistake. And yes, I understand Mr. Beast spent like hundreds, thousands. Some people are saying millions. I don't know about. Well, actually, probably millions. Yeah, because he had to get all the streamers to come to the event. So he probably had to pay a lot of money for their time. So there's a good chance he possibly did spend millions. But the thing about Mr. Beast, and I'm not trying to like. Okay, when I say this, I'm not going to. I'm gonna try my best not to be like. How do I say this without trying to be like? Okay, the thing about Mr. Beast, him spending millions of dollars. Here's the thing: the man will spend millions of dollars on a video that he'll literally trash. He's admitted this. He's admitted that he will spend millions of dollars on a video that he won't even post because he doesn't think it's perfect, right? So, and I wouldn't be saying this about any other YouTuber, but specifically Mr. Beast, spending millions of dollars, I don't think is going to affect him as much as it would any other YouTuber. Because what he makes in a year, because I don't know how much, like I said, I don't know how much he spent for this video. Again, he had to pay for all their setups, all the PCs, for every single streamer's time to be there. So I'm going to assume he spent damn near $50 million for this event. But yeah, like it got to the point where like she was getting so much harassment and all this other stuff. She got to the point that she just decided to thinking about going back to college and stop streaming entirely. But I don't know. I feel like the internet just loves to dogpile on people over like not very serious issues. And I'll tell you myself, like bro, I don't hate Emily, but I don't exactly like Emily either. But even I can admit that like this is, this is ridiculous. The amount of harassment she's getting over a simple mistake. An expensive mistake it was, yes it was, but it was still a mistake. So I don't get. By the way, thank you guys for the 5 likes on live. I appreciate it. I forgot to say it earlier. My bad. But yeah, everyone makes mistakes, bro, and I feel like that's the that's the last thing. That's the pettiest thing to try to cancel somebody for, because she accidentally went live and showed some stuff she wasn't supposed to. But that's just me. How you doing, Carter? I wonder how the Carter I know is doing. Hope he's doing well. There's some very chill people named Carter. Now that I think about it. If you guys know any chill people named Carter, let me know in the comments. I've never met one Carter that's an asshole. I've never met one Carter. Okay, okay. Back to okay, what was I gonna talk about after that? Oh yeah, right, the lawsuit, right, the lawsuit. So yeah, so apparently there's some stuff going on behind the scenes at Beast Industries. Look, I can't really say for sure because I ain't gonna lie to you. There have been multiple times where people have said like something shady's going on at Mr. Beast Company, and like, because I remember when Beast Games, when it went live the first time, like there are many people coming out saying that like this happened or that happened. Well, I won't say many. A handful of people were coming out saying this happened at Beast Games, that happened at Beast Games. And a lot of people didn't believe it because there was only a handful of people that said anything. But now this former employee is coming out, you know, saying that there's some sexism going on in the workplace, and they uh they fired her and replaced her after she got back from her maternity leave, and I don't know, because Mr. Beast has been under a lot of controversy lately, and I wouldn't be surprised if that stuff's actually going on behind the scenes. Because one thing I've learned, and I'm not trying to, I want to say this first things first. I'm not trying to bash the man in any type of way. I'm just saying what I've heard and what I've seen, okay? This is just all speculation because we don't have any actual proof of anything that people are accusing him of, which is kind of convenient. There have been a lot of people accusing Mr. Beast of stuff with with no video evidence, no screenshot evidence, just all accusations. It's weird. I'm not saying something suspicious is going on over there. I would hope not, because Mr. Beast does give back a lot. He gives back to people a lot. Because he has this whole philanthropy channel where he like gives back a lot of like money and food and stuff. But even in his main videos, he does it through challenges, right? He does it through challenges, but he's still giving away money to people if they win said challenge. So I mean, I'm not saying you can't give away money and not be an asshole because you definitely can. But I'm just saying like I don't know. I just want some crumb of proof that he's actually, who these people are making him out to be. Because anyone can fake a screenshot. Sorry, anyone can fake a messenger conversation. Anyone can fake that. All right. What else was I going to talk about? We talked about the mall situation. We talked about Mr. Beast. What else are we going to talk about here? You know what? Let's talk about a personal situation. Let's talk about a personal situation. All right. Let's stop talking about other people. Let's talk about us. Okay. So, how you doing, Jacob? Jacob, why are you spamming, bro? Love it. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Okay, so I can I have your ball here? No. Okay, 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 Jacob, Jacob. Jacob, get the fuck out of here, Jacob. Get the fuck out of here, Jacob. Bro came in the lab talking about some can I eat your ball hair? What the fuck? Alright, guys, no, please do not go into random people's streams saying some wild shit like that, okay? Especially your first time watching the live. That's crazy. I just joined and someone texted about ball hair. Yeah, it, I knew I was gonna get some crazy comments eventually because it's YouTube lives. I'm gonna get some crazy comments, but like I didn't think my first one in a while was gonna be about ball hair. I'm not that's so specific too. Like what the fuck? Okay, okay. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. How you doing, Wolf? Um, what was I even talking about? Okay, so let's talk about what I need to invest in next. Okay, so right now I have an iPhone 10XR. My iPhone is old as fuck. Okay. I also want a PlayStation 5. What do y'all think I should invest in first? Because my phone is okay. It's still running pretty good. It's still running pretty good. Though I know at some point it's probably going to give on me. I don't know when. I'm hoping it's a very long time from now. But I really want my PS5 back. I really want my PS5 back. It's been a minute. We're talking about the weird people talking about ball hair. That indeed. Indeed. Now I would try to get the Switch 2 back, but the problem with that is the only reason I have to get it back is Pocopia. That's literally the only reason I would get that system back is because of Pocopia. Because for some reason they decided to not release a new Animal Crossing with the Switch 2. I mean, getting a phone could be a better investment if you do stuff like DoorDash and stuff. PS5 is just for fun. That is true, but I currently already do DoorDash. Well, actually, it just depends. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, DoorDash in my city does not pay well. It does not pay well. I mean, to be fair, DoorDash in any city, I've seen other people do DoorDash and it still doesn't pay well. But like my city specifically, bro, does not pay well. And we also don't get very many orders. But I think another reason that is because this is such a small city and people don't really know about it because we don't really get anything in the city except for hotels and stores. So that might be another reason. I mean, money's money, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, you're true. You're right about that. Because sometimes, your check don't be enough. You need to get something to, that's something you really need to get. And so you're just like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna just do me some DoorDash. Money is money. Speaking of that, posted on Twitter. someone posted on Twitter and they were like, if someone paid you $800,000, but they said it was because you're ugly, would you take it? Uh, do you only do DoorDash? Um, I would do Spark too, but the problem with Spark is you have to be on your own insurance, and right now I'm not on my own insurance. I'm still using my mom's insurance. But once I finally do get on my own insurance, I probably will. I probably will end up trying Spark. And I would do Instacart too, but it's not available in my area because again, this is a very small city. We don't have shit here. Uh, damn, I forgot what I was saying. Right, 800,000. Here's the thing. I would take the 800,000. The reason being is because there are worse ways to get money in this life. Okay, there are worse. There are worse ways to get money in this life. So if all I gotta do is admit that I'm ugly, I mean, shit. Okay, give me the money. I'll be offended in the moment, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, ugly money spends the same as pretty money. So I mean, I was just about to say Instacart. You said it right before I did. Nice. Give me my deal exactly, bro. I don't care what state I get. Well, state. Fuck. I don't care how I get the money. Just give me the money, bro. It all spends the same. Speaking of money, I am kind of current. I am a little concerned about the currency situation. Like, are we eventually? Because here's the thing: we've already lost the penny, and soon we're gonna lose the nickel, and so on and so forth. Are we gonna move to cryptocurrency? Because I don't understand that shit. I hope we don't move to cryptocurrency because I do not understand that shit, bro. Gonna live in the woods. See if I can survive out there. Or on an island or something. I've learned everything I need to know. In order to have some good water, all you gotta do is boil. All you gotta do is boil the salt water. It's not gonna be purely clean water, but I mean it's gonna be drinkable. Only problem is I have to start a fire every day. I have to start a fire every single day, bro. Like, bro, as a kid, I used to think that all you need to start a fire is two sticks. But they never really tell you you need more than just two sticks to start a fire. Cause you need something to be able to catch. Like you need like a what is that stuff called? It's normally on top of grass. It's normally like near grass or on top of grass. You need flammable substances that can catch the smoke, and then you gotta sorry, you need a flammable source that can catch the amber, I guess. And then you give it motion, and then boom, you got a fire. So technically, you need more than just two sticks to start a fire. They've been they've been spewing that for years. Hope y'all doing good. I'm doing all right. I'm doing just fine. Okay, my eyes are not burning today, so I think I can try. I think I could try the staring contest. I think I can try it. Our personal best is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm gonna see if we can beat that. We might not be able to, but I mean, hey, nothing wrong with trying. All right, I'm gonna start in about 30 seconds. Thank you, Wolf. Thank you. I remember the world record was like 41 minutes, and whoever has that title, man, salute to you, bro. I can barely make it to five. Actually, I can't make it to five, but we'll see. All right. Already fucked up. Okay. I had a bad start. I had a bad start. Okay, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. God damn, I could barely think straight that long. Exactly, bro. Like, how do you go 41 minutes without blinking? All right, we'll try again. I had a terrible start. I'm trying to do it in intervals of minutes because I don't want to. 2, 1. Dang it! I had a mini blink. How long did that last? Uh, dang it. I think I did 2:15. We're gonna hit 3 minutes at some point, bro. I keep having these mini blinks and it freaking annoys me. Did my shit pause? I can't tell you. It doesn't help that I don't freaking talk during this. Because I feel like if I talk, it's gonna make it worse. But we came close, though. We came close. We came pretty close to beating the record. Our personal record, anyway. Alright, let me see if I have anything else to talk about before I waste y'all's time. Let's see, we talked about. Oh, yeah. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. You have a good night, Wolf. Have a good night. Maybe. Maybe it's correct because sometimes I be saying I'll see y'all tomorrow and then I don't even freaking go live. I'll apologize for that. If you guys plan on going to see the Michael movie tomorrow, two things. Number one, make sure you bring your seizure medication, or you take your seizure medication because there are a lot of flashing lights. Okay, and if you suffer from epilepsy, make sure you take your medicine before you come to this movie. That's all I gotta say. Number two. Number two. Enjoy yourself. That's the best thing I can say. Enjoy yourself. In my opinion, the movie is magnificent. It was great. Um, this isn't really a spoiler because you're gonna find out yourself anyway. It is a two-parter. It is a two-parter. All right, I will say that they pulled some Demon Slayer shit, but they pulled some Demon Slayer shit. So if you plan to go watch the movie, just know. How you doing, Rudy? Hope you're doing all right. Thank you for 8 likes on the live. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you. But speaking of movies, what? Oh, but if you are going to go to the movies tomorrow to see Michael, I think you guys already know what to do. Sneak in them snacks from Dollar Tree, okay? Sneak in them snacks from Dollar Tree. Look, I gotta go to bed. God bless you. God bless you as well, Rudy. Thank you for watching. Just wear an oversized jacket. Sneak in every snack you can find, bro. Alright? Sneak in the Slim Jims, Sour Patch Kids, Airheads, Doritos, Powerades, Gatorades. Sneak in every single snack you can possibly sneak in, alright? Do not pay for them movie concessions, bro. Don't pay for them. I know it might seem tempting when you're there in the moment. When you're in the movie theater at the moment, you're like, oh my gosh, that popcorn smells amazing. Oh, them drinks look fresh. Oh, I smell the nacho cheese on the nachos. Don't buy them unless you want to pay $8-9 for two items. Don't. Actually, I'm sorry, per item. If you want to pay $9 or $10 per item, go ahead. Be my guest. Never again will I pay for movie concessions. All right, because obviously I'm gonna pay for a ticket to get in the movie, but like you know what I'm saying. Just saying. All right, I think. Hold up. Let me do high knees for a minute. All right, wait, didn't I already exercise today? I exercise today. We ain't doing no high knees. We ain't doing no high knees. Anything else before I call it? Because I'm just dragging it on at this point. Anything else? Oh yeah, I still need to try. Oh, right. Okay, so one last thing, and I promise that's it. Wendy's has quote unquote upgraded their spicy chicken sandwich. Wendy's has upgraded their new spicy chicken sandwich, and tomorrow I'm going to go see what they quote unquote upgraded because apparently they're trying a new recipe with the chicken. It's supposed to be tastier, crunchier, or whatnot. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I go get that and it tastes worse, I have one less reason to go to Wendy's. All right. If I go up there and it tastes worse, I got one less reason to go to Wendy's. All right. Just saying. All right. Well, that's about it, guys. Thank you all for watching. I will be back streaming again tomorrow, hopefully. Cause I know me. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna try to make sure I go live tomorrow. Cause I even have a. Y'all don't know this, but I got a scheduled reminder on my phone to tell me to go live on YouTube. And some days I just don't do it, and I need to start doing it because that's very important right now. Like if I'm not uploading a video, I need to go live. If I'm not going live, I need to upload a video. That's how we're doing this right now. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.